Hey guys, so welcome back to another journal vlog. So listen, I haven't did a journal vlog in a long time. It's been, I don't even know if I did one this year, but it's okay. So what prompted this journal vlog was the other day I had a moment and it wasn't a good moment. I came home from work and I was very frustrated. I was very irritated to the point where my eyes started to water. All of a sudden, I feel tears coming down my face. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm crying. Sometimes when I get so frustrated, when I get so irritated, I start to cry. And this moment took me there. And for one, I was like, why am I allowing this moment or this situation to bother me so bad? But it was. And so I was like, I whispered to the Lord, I'm having a moment. And I always tell people, I tell people this after the Lord dealt with me with it, because I used to have issues to the point, not issues, that's the wrong word. I used to allow whatever was going on in my life to mess up my entire day. Sometimes I would let it mess me up like maybe a few days. It would just take a while before I just got over this situation and be like, okay, I'm gonna give it to you, God. But God was working with me and was telling me, like, have a moment, but don't let that whole moment destroy your entire day. Don't let that moment destroy your entire week. Whatever the situation is, it can be so hard. The situation can be huge. Whatever it is, you got to learn to give it to God. So when I say have your moment, I'm saying deal with it. Feel the feelings, the emotions, the whatever it is that you need to feel. Cry it out, whatever it is, because we don't want to hold everything in. And I was definitely good for holding everything in. But what we have to do is let that stuff out. We got to give it to God. Sometimes you don't have people that you can talk to, and you just like, Lord, I don't trust nobody. Go to God, because if you can't trust nobody else, that's one person that you definitely can trust. You can put all your eggs in God's basket, because God is somebody you can trust no matter what. Okay? These people are wishy-washy. So have your moment and give it to God. Deal with it. Feel it. Cry. Whatever the emotions is. Don't take it out on nobody. And when I talk about have your moment by yourself. You and God. Like, have your moment, cry it out. Just be like, Lord, give me a minute. Scream. Let it all out. Scream and tell all the stuff that you need or whatever. Because when I have my moment, sometimes I'm very quiet when I have my moment. I'm just like, I'll sit there, I'll cry, and I'll just have my moment. I'm thinking about what's going on. I'm surprised that this happened to me or whatever. I'm surprised that they said these things to me or whatever. And I'll just be very quiet. And then sometimes I'm around here yelling and screaming at the Lord, like, Lord, I just don't understand. Like, I'm not yelling at him, but I'm yelling and letting him know what is going on, how I'm feeling. And then afterwards, I calm down and I'm like, okay, Lord, I give that to you. And sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's like, okay, Lord, this is hard for me, but I'm going to give this to you, because if I continue to keep it, if I continue to worry and stress myself over it, it won't be good for me. It's going to last all day. It's going to destroy my day. It's going to destroy my week. It's going to destroy me. And so I have to learn how to give this to you. Trust you. Trust that you got me. Trust that you're going to work everything out. So that's what I do. I give it to God. I have my moment. Sometimes your moment may last for a couple of hours, and then give it to God. But I don't allow my moments to last that long, because I have developed this trust in God. I have this faith in God. My moments don't last. I'm never just sitting there stressing myself out the entire day. Now, I will say this. I've had moments where I've had a moment and I give it to God, and then the situation was just so irritating, so big, I was just like, I took it back. And then the next day I had to have another moment. And I think that that's okay too, until you get to that point where you just like, I'm done. Here, God, take it. I'm done. I'm not going to let this bother me no more. Sometimes you have to have a moment the next day. Sometimes you may have the same moment the next week, until you are completely like, I'm going to give this to God. Because we are human, sometimes it may take us a little while to get used to just like, okay, I'm going to give this to God. When God was teaching me this, there was no 30-minute moment and then I'm just done like, okay, God, you said there it is. No, it took me a while. Sometimes it took me hours. Sometimes it took me all day, because I had to learn how to just let it go and give it to God. Some of this stuff is just, it's not an overnight thing. For some people it is. For some people it's not. So some people it may take a while or whatever, but have your moment and then give it to God. Trust in God. Lean on God. Stop leaning on people. Stop leaning on your job. Stop leaning on your finances. Stop leaning on materialistic things. Stop leaning on that stuff, because you lean on that stuff, it's idolatry. Lean on God. Trust God. Put it in God's hands. That's what you have to do. So when I have my moment, after that moment, I sat there for about, I probably sat there for about 10 minutes. I cried, and then I got quiet for probably 10 minutes, and I sat there in the silence, nothing on, no TV, no nothing. I sat there quietly for like 10 minutes. And then I got up and I said, I'm giving it to you. And I was fine for the rest of the day, because honestly, that moment was very small. The situation, should I say, was very small. And I allowed it to be very big. It's time to just give it to God. Let it go. You're going to have to deal with some stuff. Sometimes you might have to go on a fast to get rid of it. Like, I've learned a lot from my own life, the stuff that I've been through. I have learned a lot. I have learned that I have to give it to God, that I cannot allow this stuff or people to stress me out, my situation to stress me out. There's times where it's hard to give it to God. I be like, Lord Jesus, I don't know. But I have my moment, and I've learned to just give it to God no matter what's going on. So y'all, have your moment and then give it to God. Okay? Have your moment and then give it to God. Have your moment and then give it to God. Okay? Have your moment and then give it to God. Okay? So I have my moment and then you give it to God. Okay?